Hello. Today's lesson is all about perspective. Perspective is a person's point of view or how they see the world. And as you probably know, most people have different perspectives. It's very rare for someone to see something totally the same way as someone else. And that's important to recognize in social studies as we study about different cultures and way of life. So, what you're going to do for this lesson is we're actually going to look at multiple perspectives with fairy tales. And maybe you've heard of some of these before, maybe you haven't. If not, we're going to learn about them all together. So, what you're going to do is you're going to first look at these original fairy tales. These are, if you've heard these fairy tales before, the version that you are probably familiar with. So, I'm going to click this link and it'll take me to a Google Doc. And again, you can choose which one you'd like to do. I'm going to do Cinderella because it's the first one that pops up here. So this is the Cinderella that I know. The evil stepsisters, evil stepmother, the cat and the mouse, and she lost her shoe and Prince Charming saves her, and that whole story. This is one perspective of the story of Cinderella. Cinderella is mistreated, the stepmother is evil, the stepsisters are evil, and she gets saved. But there's a different perspective on this story too. If you go back to the slides, you'll see I have alternative fairy tales. Right here, I have a different version of the Cinderella story that portrays it differently. What you need to do is once you've chosen your fairy tale, read both versions. I want you to then pick one character. So maybe I would do Cinderella since she's the main character of what I read. And I want you to compare and contrast how Cinderella is different in each version. The way you're going to do that is on slide 66, you have a little graphic organizer. So right here, for the original fairy tale, was Cinderella good or evil? How did you know? I would say she was good. I knew that because she was kind to animals, kind to other people. And even when her stepsisters and stepmother were evil to her, she was kind to them. So I would explain that she was good. Her goal is kind of to be free, right? She wants to be free from the evil stepsisters and the evil stepmother. And she wants to marry Prince Charming. Who are her enemies? Well, again, probably the evil stepmother and stepsister. I would type Cinderella up here because that's who I'm focusing on. And then once I've read the alternative, I would answer the questions about that version. Chances are I'm going to get different answers because, like with everything, there are different perspectives of every story. And in order for us to be good geographers, good historians, we need to understand that there's multiple perspectives out there and not just fall into the danger of one story. Let your social studies teacher know if you have any questions with this lesson. Good luck.